Hello everyone, I am Pooja Singh, working as Assistant Professor in Electrical Engineering Department in SMES Lucknow. So today we are here to discuss a topic of solar energy. As we all know that this energy is the ability to do some sort of useful work, and the term solar means the sun. So the total term is the solar energy means the energy which is derived from the sun. And as we all know that nowadays we use different scientific methods to utilize this solar energy. We can convert this solar energy into different useful form of energy like kinetic energy, potential energy and mechanical energy. Now if I ask that do you know how much solar energy reaches the earth? So the answer is, as we all know that light travels in the form of waves, and similarly the solar energy reaches the earth in the form of sunlight. Around 1 meter square area of the atmosphere receives approximate 1.4 kilowatt per meter square, which is also known as the solar constant. This means that the solar energy absorption by our atmosphere is 1.4 kilowatt per meter square at its outer side. But in reality, as we all know that atmosphere is a collection of different gas particles, water vapors, and some of the solar energy also gets reflected. Therefore, this absorption of the solar energy gets reduced. Hence, we can say that on a clear day, the intensity of the solar energy reaching the earth is about approximately 1 kilowatt per meter square. And this much of energy can be converted into electrical energy with the use of some semiconductor devices like photovoltaic cell, solar cell, which we all know. Since the solar cell produces very small voltage, therefore in order to get higher voltage for doing some practical work, we combine large number of solar cells to create solar panels. And the energy from the solar panels can be stored in batteries like nickel cadmium for further use, or on bad days like cloudy days or rainy days we can use this energy. The solar energy which we can create from solar panel can be stored in different types of batteries so that we can use that power on a cloudy days or rainy days. If you talk about the application of solar panel, there are several applications nowadays like solar watches and solar calculators are popular. Solar panels are used to generate power in power industries. Solar power is also used in industrial zone, and some developed countries like China and Netherlands also have developed solar cars. Coming to the advantages of solar energy, it is a clean source of energy that does not create any kind of pollutant gases like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide. Second is it is the renewable source of energy so that we can use it again and again, and it requires less maintenance and it has a longer life around 30 years. If we talk about the disadvantage, then the only disadvantage is the high initial cost, and second is the efficiency is low during rainy or cloudy days. That means it has a dependency on the season, and the disadvantage is it needs large space for its installation. So if I summarize the topic, solar energy is the form of energy which can be converted into different other useful form of energy and without any environmental hazards. Thank you.